We're back. Hi guys. Today I thought it would be fun to react to the pictures in my phone. So yeah, I'm gonna show you basically what is in my phone at this very moment. I haven't looked through them before doing this because I thought it would be more fun to be spontaneous. So I really don't know what we're gonna run into. However, it's fine. Oh man, this is legendary. What year was this? My dad and I dressed up like like Jesse. I was trying to call him Aaron, Jesse, and Walt from Breaking Bad, and it was funny because I didn't think I look so much like Jesse, but I kind of a little bit he's more angular than I am, but it was because I thought my dad at the time looked so much like Walt that I was like, fuck it, I don't care how I look, I'm gonna do this. And so I was like, Dad, for Christmas, for Christmas, guys, this was Christmas. No, for Halloween, we recreated that photo where they've like taken over the house, pretending to be the pest control, and they're in there chilling. They've got 2 beers, and then my dad's holding blue rock candy, and it looks exactly like the crystal meth. It was so, we went all out. I think I had to order that too on Amazon, the blue crystal meth. It was funny, back when I actually cared about Facebook, I remember I uploaded this to Facebook, this photo, and I got like 100 something likes on it, and that was a lot for me at the time. Stupid that I remember this detail, but I remember like, oh my god, I thought I was so cool because I was like,
oh, I got over 100 likes on Facebook because of this really funny photo.
But yeah, genuinely a lot of people from where I was from were commenting, being like, oh my god, this is so good. I just get this email and just the title is just seeking babies. This is just a good, healthy breakfast, guys. I think everybody needs a good bowl of booty. Nutritious, a healthy source of fat. Bootios. Ding! This is me atop Runyon Canyon in LA. This is like the most commercial, basic bitch hike in all of LA. I saw David Dobrik actually. The last time I hiked this, I was alone, and I'm going down now. And then casually David Dobrik is just like passes me. He's alone, not with anybody. No one's bothering him, obviously. You know, nobody cares. It's not like, not that nobody cares, it's just like nobody's gonna be like, oh my god, David, oh my god. It's funny, like that's LA for you, where you see somebody and you're like, I know you. But you don't say anything and you're just like, okay, bye. Speaking of, I saw Joe Rogan. I was working, when I first came out to LA, I had to work for 1.5 years at this Barnes & Noble cafe, and I was a barista. It was awful work, awful. Didn't like the people around me, it's just terrible. And you're serving these really snooty customers, but for the most part, but Joe Rogan comes in. He was one of the first people I ever served coffee to, and I was just like, I know you. But this is before I started watching his podcast, which I love, by the way. And so he didn't mean anything much to me at the time. I knew him from like Fear Factor, but I didn't really know him from anything else. Didn't even know his comedy. But I just knew he was famous, and so I was like, oh, you know, that's kind of cool. Anyway, I remember it was the first time I had served coffee, genuinely. Like, I was still new on the job, and so I was like,
well, this guy's, he's somebody. I should treat him better than other people.
Terrible mindset, but, right? So he gets like a small coffee, and I'm like, I'm gonna do him a favor, and I'm not gonna, usually I see the people around me, they keep shorting people on coffee. I'm like, we have so much fucking coffee. Why don't you just fill it up? Everybody stops like an inch before the damn top. And I'm like, these people are paying good money. Stop skimping them on coffee. So I'm like, Joe, I got your back. I hope Joe watches this one day. And I hope I'm on the podcast one day so that I can explain the story to him. But anyway, I was like, I filled the coffee to the brim. Because I was like, get your money's worth, dude. And I handed it off to him with kind of a smirk, like, you know, I got you. And anyway, he leaves. I see him over by the trash, takes the lid off, and he dumps the coffee into the trash, like an inch of it. And I literally was like, what have you done? Why have you done me so dirty? Why have you done me so dirty like this, Joe Rogan? And I felt like an absolute idiot. And then he looked pissed, you know. He was like, ugh. You know, because it probably spilled on the side, got his hands hot. He stained his cup, like he wasn't happy about it. And then he left. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I asked, I think my friend Cameron, and I was like, Cameron, what was that? And he was like, room for cream. Because I didn't drink coffee at the time, I had no idea. And Cameron was like, yeah, you usually leave some room for cream. And I was like, oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. And Cameron was like, you're retarded. And I was like, I am. Yeah, this is why I work here. Celebrities, gotta love them. Gotta love them, people. Yeah! I hope Bryce is watching this. Bryce, I love you. I'm sorry I haven't been picking up your phone calls. I've been kind of busy. I've been trying to get YouTube views. That's the thing. I haven't been doing very well on the YouTubes lately, so I'm trying to make this video to be a little bit. I'm trying to be more of a personality, Bryce. So if I show them that I'm not actually that crazy, maybe I'll get more views or something. I don't know. People, go subscribe to Bryce. He's awesome. It's Bryce Edward Brown. He does a bunch of sci-fi content. Woo! I drew a mouse warrior. Didn't do a great job, but like, I didn't trace it. Yeah? Yeah? I think he's cute. He's perched on a fucking tree. He's got a halberd. Look at this little mouse warrior with a cloak. And his ears are so, like, just messed up. I messed those ears up. Here's a tip for any wannabe artists out there. Draw cloaks, because you can just sort of cover the body. You can just kind of cover the mistakes that you make with your drawings by covering your characters in these really big cloaks. And then yeah, like make them hold like a really cool, you know, weapon, like this big halberd. And then people kind of forget how bad this mouse looks. If we decloaked him and de-halberded him, this mouse would be so deformed, he wouldn't be able to get off that that tree. This is just a random guy. This is so bullshit. This is actually, I don't have a lot of this on my phone, but I'm actually kind of embarrassed that I have just a picture, just a solitary picture that says, yes, I can. There's a guy on a bike, looking like an absolute dweeb with his arms up, like, look at this. Look at this, I rode my bike on top of the mountain, I can do it! Yeah, but I don't know, whatever. I haven't even referred to this photo, so it's obviously not working. This is me with a really big broccoli. This is me with a fake penguin. This was cool. Bryce got on the sledge way lower than me so that he could take this, you know, very epic shot, and he kind of placed me in front of the setting sun, and it was a cool photo. He's literally like a monkey. I've been on hikes with him before. We went on this one, I think this is what I'm thinking of, the Grotto Trail, and there was this spot where it was like this alcove.
You use this word, alcoves?
And inside it was covered in water, but there was like an edge of it that kind of slanted up and then had like a perch. And Bryce, completely unprovoked, was like, I'm gonna climb that. And I was like, what? Like, what? We don't even, what? I think you'll slip and like hit your head. Like, I don't think you should do that. And he was like, I'm gonna climb it. And I was like, before I could even protest, he was already halfway up the fucking wall. I mean, he just like took his shoes off and just started climbing it, literally like a monkey. And it looked slippery. It looked like he could slip and hit his head. It looked like he could slip and like do damage, or just slip and fall into the water. And I don't know. God, I've been in my house too much that I'm thinking, oh my God, there might be bad bacteria in the water. Don't fall in the water. But I was. At the time I was like, I don't even know where we are. I don't, like, no one's tested this water. Okay, no one's come by with their little sampler and like tested the water. So you shouldn't fall in there, Bryce, because you might get fucking lung melanoma. That's not even a thing. I don't know. You'll get some rare disease. You're gonna bring back rickets. But no, he was like, dude, I'm not gonna slip. I know I'm not gonna slip. And I was like, all right, fucking all right. And he didn't the whole way up. And then he gets on this perch and he's just hanging there and he's like cheekishly like, come on up. And I'm like, nope, you can stay over there. I'm gonna stay out here where it's flat and safe, and I'm gonna keep on observing the big red salamanders that we found in the water. That was actually the biggest salamanders I've seen. Not the biggest in the world by any stretch, but they were like these big thick salamanders, these thick boys in the water there. It was cool. It was a cool spot. Anyway, that was not this picture. It's not related to this picture. I'm talking for so long on each one of these photos, and I realized I've got hundreds of photos. I realized I could make like 10 videos from this. So if you're enjoying this, please like and let me know for a part 2, and I'll definitely make it. Yo, this is me when I had long hair. This is the longest my hair has ever been.
Dude, it looks like I'm at the beach.
I feel like my hair is gonna get that long in this quarantine. Oh my God, this is when I was an absolute kid. I was an absolute kid. Bryce and I saw Avengers Endgame at 2 in the morning. And I mean, you can see like we both wanted to die. And the movie didn't stop until 5 in the morning, because it's a long movie. Yeah, so a pigeon flew onto my hand under my directions. I said, pigeon, Come down here and sit on my hand. Do not defecate on me. Do not poop. You shall do no such thing. I will feed you, but you shall not defecate. And it didn't. We had an understanding. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah ha. I don't know where this photo came from, but I've got these two little nubs poking out, and it's so ominous. It literally, I didn't mean for it to come off so creepy. I mean, I did, like, from my face, obviously, but with the fingers, man, it looks like I'm going to finger somebody who doesn't want to be fingered. It's such a terrible photo. I was a zombie in this musical called Zombie Prom. I know what it feels like. Like, you know when Lady Gaga descended from the very top of a freaking football stadium and just like, boom, like falls into the center and then just starts singing all this music? This is the one time, this obviously doesn't compare. This obviously doesn't compare, but this is the one time in my life I knew what it felt like. The difficulties of trying to sing while you're out of breath, while you've done physical activity. And here's a little spoiler alert. It's tough. And I remember that in this scene, I like come out in this makeshift motorbike. I'm supposed to ride that out onto the stage from backstage during this big musical number, and I kind of intercept the dancers and then end up in the very front of the stage, like, I think it's the song Blast from the Past. Let's hear it for the something, I'm a living proton. Back like a demon from beyond the tomb. I'm a blast from the past. I'm a fire from the future. A teenage zombie with with a something taste. OxyClean and something waste. He's a blast from the all too recent past. Oh my god. Dude, but that was so... Sorry to nerd out, but like that was such a good time. And I was singing this, and I turned into an animal. I was like Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull. If you've seen him live, he just like rocks around the stage with a flute in his hand, like blah 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 blah. He can't just like settle and sing it like a normal rock song. He's just like blah 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 blah. Standing on one leg. I was taking inspiration from that, and so I was like zombie running around the stage like, I'm a blast from the past. And I was just like, 30 seconds later, I literally was like, I remember consciously thinking about my lungs, and they were like, and I'm like, I'm a blast from the past. I was a cool kid at my performing arts center that year, because I was the lead. I was the lead character, and so everyone thought that was a big deal. Yo, my sister is with Khloe Kardashian. Look at that. And Khloe, look at that. Khloe is literally pushing her lips out. I've criticized my sister before about duck face. Khloe Kardashian's like, oh. And then look at the guy in the back. He's photobombing. He definitely looked and was just like, I'm a photobomb Khloe Kardashian. How many people get to say that I photobombed Khloe Kardashian and didn't Photoshop it? Yeah, that was cool. And I obviously was behind this camera taking a photo of themselves. And I remember my sister was like, do you want to go to this makeup party in Hollywood? And I was like, all right, whatever. And I was one of those nights where you're just tired and the wherewithal has left the building. So I didn't really know. I was just like, whatever. And then I finally woke up when like Kim Kardashian was like next to me. Cause that was the moment I was like, wait, I'm at like some big deal event right now. Cause she walked by me and Kim Kardashian's cool because at these events, the bodyguard was near, but he's not like perched on her shoulder like, nobody get near Kim Kardashian. Nobody get close. Her butt is a big enough buffer, you know. But she wasn't covered in people. She just like casually walked like right beside. If I put up my arm, I would have touched her shoulder. Like she was so close. I'm building it up to be bigger than it is because I remember at the time I was like, oh. She was in heels too, and I like trumped her. And I'm only 5'10", I'm not a tall guy. I was like looming over her. And I'm pretty sure she was in heels. And I was like, you're short. Damn, you're short. It was weird, man. I felt like closer to Kanye's dick by being close to Kim. There could be dry semen on you for all I know. In your belly button still. And I'm close to that. I was tempted to kind of reach for it. You know, is that weird? But I was like, I don't know. I mean, am I ever going to get the chance to be that close to Kanye's semen again? Oh, maybe. I'm glad I didn't, but now I live with regret. That's the thing. You got to take a chance every once in a while. Don't be like me. Take a chance. Touch Kanye's semen, okay? Take a chance. Guys, this is me when I was a little boy. Look at this wave. I don't go forward. I don't go side. It just claps. It's like a little bird mouth. It's just like, you know, and I make this goofy little smile and I'm just like, Anyway, guys, please, can we all take a moment to bring this in? Start doing it in whatever city you're in. People are protesting right now. People are getting angry. You know, buildings are on fire. I get it. Times are turbulent. On top of what's already turbulent, but there's something else we need to do around your city. Rise up, get out, go on the streets, and do this, and make like a funny smile, like, and tell them Graenolf sent you. It's feeling good. It's feeling pretty good already. It's feeling pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I still have a bunch of photos to go through. Yeah, I didn't realize just how many photos I have that like I could talk about. If you like this video, tell me if you want to see a part 2. And if you do, please like the video and comment that you do want to see a part 2. So I'll witness you guys in the next one. Bye. I love it. Love it.